Well, it's over. He cheated on me. He admitted it today.
Thanks for nothing.
Anyways, he's married and has children in Turkey. Anyways, but he's not going to see his family for like 3 years. That's really sad. What? He doesn't. No, he said it was normal. He's allowed to stay mad.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Hello, everybody. I don't think we need an intro today. Foodie Beauty's husband has been cheating on her with one of her beezers or one of the people that watches her videos. Foodie Beauty knows exactly who that person is. Foodie Beauty's husband left this person the most vile and terrible messages that I've ever heard. If you want to see all the screenshots of him trying to, get with this other woman, go to Piggy's channel. Channel Piggy has all the screenshots. Viewer discretion advised. Her husband needs to be embarrassed of himself that he cheated on our girl, Foodie Beauty. Let me tell you something. I have been saying for an entire year, I just said it yesterday, that they're gonna break up, that the marriage is fake, that it's not a real marriage, that he said originally that he didn't love her. It's all fake, and here we are. Yes, Kermit Kaboom strikes again. Here it is. I told you every time I talked about Foodie Beauty that he said he didn't love her before at the beginning, and now he proved it. Rinse, lather, Delulu, Kermit, repeat. We're going to look at what happened. He's basically been talking to some other girl. The screenshots, the video is linked down below. I try to warn you, it's bad. The things that he said, listen, whose karma didn't see this coming? I've been telling you for a year. It's a fake marriage, Foodie Beauty. Personal opinion is the second that he asks her to come back, she will immediately be back. 150% she's going to run back to him. Also, these are two people that said that they could not kiss on camera, right? Okay, and we can respect that. But he's out here trying to send his Kermit to other women. Come again? What? Why are you trying to send your Kermit to other girls, but you can't kiss Chantal on camera? What a hypocrite. What a lie. He don't love you. Okay, my videos for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments.
Here's Ramona.
Why, you don't want to see the ghosts? I ain't afraid of no ghost. Actually, yes, I am, and I don't want to see one.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
I'm sharing opinions, not facts, publicly accessible information made public by public figures such as a crying Foodie Beauty. Let's go.
Well, it's over. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You know what's funny? He wanted me to protect him and not go live and say that it was him. I'm not gonna talk about anything about our private relationship, but why when you can't talk? Why would I protect you when you've done nothing but... Oh my God.
You know, when she first introduced this guy, right? If you remember, what I said is that he reminded me of a used car salesman. Okay. I don't know. I just think this whole thing, everybody saw it coming. You do not marry a stranger on the internet to one up your non boyfriend relationship. What were you thinking? Don't know this man. Didn't you think it was a little bit suspicious that the man wanted to marry you without even knowing you? Didn't you think it was a little bit suspicious that he told you he didn't love you very fast in the relationship?
He cheated on me. He admitted it today. He was talking to a trash. I hope you know that. And what you did will come back to you 1,000.
Chantal, please, sweetheart, you've cheated on every single boyfriend you've ever had. Did it come back to you? Karma is a Kermit. Oh my God, I finally found good use for the karma and the Kermit. What that girl did for you is a favor. If it wasn't going to be her, it was going to be somebody else. The girl spoke out on Twitter and basically, listen. She said that it was going to be somebody else, and I agree with her. Let me put it to you like this. Women always get so angry at the other girl that was able to take away their men. Here's a wild idea. If he was your man, if he was really into you, he wouldn't be able to be taken away. See, when somebody loves you truly and is faithful, there is no other woman that can hand them a Kermit. You get my point, okay? Why do women blame other women? Blame the men who allowed this to happen. He was always going to cheat on you. He was never into you. Can't you see a scam when you see one, in my opinion? My God.
You'll never find love. You'll never find a man. Yeah, well, he just messaged me that. Good, you deserve it. You deserve everything. You deserve more than that. He's mad that I'm outing him. I'm never, ever, ever, and I'm done. I'm done.
How absolutely ridiculous to live stream in front of all your haters who were waiting for this. She was right. People were waiting for this. How absolutely ridiculous to give the people what they want and live stream and show you're miserable.
I'm never, ever. Oh, Kuwait arc is over.
You should have never, ever traveled to meet him, to be with him. He hasn't traveled to be with you. Like I said in my video from yesterday, he never met your family. Red flag. He's never traveled for you. What has he done for you? Provided you with an apartment and a lifetime of embarrassment?
I don't even believe in God right now. Why am I wearing hijab? I don't believe in anything anymore.
Well, good news. You never did. I just talked about this in my video. It's all smoke and mirrors with her. See, she doesn't believe in God. So you let a mere mortal stop you from believing in your newfound faith. That's because she never had it, everybody. Spoiler alert. I told you it was all smoke and mirrors. She was just out here celebrating Christmas. What are you doing celebrating Christmas? You're not allowed to celebrate Christmas. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what whoever she tells you that she is, she's not that person. So just because this person cheated on you and was never truthful, you will give up faith? Okay, you never had it to begin with. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ferocious wolves.
And he says he didn't cheat. Sorry, babe. It was just, I have to tell you, I hate myself right now. I can't believe it. Please don't tell. It was only this once. Yeah, sure.
You can't actually believe that he was ever really into you. You should have understood it was a business arrangement. The reason that I say that is not because of any inappropriate reasons, but simply because he didn't know you. A man that doesn't know you can't love you. That's why he wasn't into you. But I digress. There are many different reasons why people cheat, but here's something you'll never hear a cheater say. Cheaters, they cheat mainly because it makes them happy. Cheating is a personality type. It wasn't the first time, in my opinion.
Beezer pays attention to you and you do that? You're disgusting.
Chantal, I simply say this because I don't know if anyone else has said this to you. The majority of the people that are paying for your membership are doing it to spy on you, to see what's going on. They're not really fans. At this point in the live stream, he started to call her and write messages that she's ruining his reputation. What reputation? How can you, sir, have a ruined reputation when you married Foodie Beauty? Think about that and let's say that again. How can you, sir, have a ruined reputation? You married Foodie Beauty. By the way, I'm not on anybody's side except for Evil Kermit. Chantal got what she deserved. And, sir, you are no gentleman. That is what I will tell you. Those messages that you left that girl are vile.
Don't ever talk to me. So it's over. Who, number one, goes to somebody who's married and tries to taunt them? I know, Leo Queen. Anyways, he's married and has children in Turkey anyways. But he's not going to see his family for like 3 years. That's really sad. What? He doesn't leave, so. No, he said it was normal. And apparently, his caveat. But I said I would never leave you and I love you.
What are you, 12? This happens all the time. Fun fact, fun information for all of you. Her husband tried to get this girl to come by and stay with him. Like, Chantal, people do this all the time. As you would remember, you used to see a married man. And what were your words, Chantal? You said it doesn't matter because his wife lives in another country. Isn't that what you said? Mm-hmm. Karma's a Kermit.
For me, I know I cheated in the past. And trust me, I learned my lesson. Like I hope you feel like now. And not just that. I never cheated since.
Okay, let me explain to you what's going on. This is me in editing. Foodie Beauty had posted this live stream and then she went and posted a video saying that she loves him and pretty much like wants to go back to him. I'm going to show you excerpts from this deleted video. So after this live stream, she posted this like new video saying that she wants to go back to him. As I told you, I knew she was going to go back to him, obviously, okay? But what had happened was she posted this video and she deleted the video because the person that he was communicating with, apparently he had sent her a picture of his Kermit, okay? So, and they posted these pictures on Twitter. And listen, like I said, keep your Kermit to yourself, sir. So not only did her husband um exchange really vile and terrible messages with this person that he was interested in, he invited this woman to stay with him for 2 weeks. He said like a lot of really vile and outrageously terrible things to this woman and shared all these horrible things that people will never look at him the same way again. But now we find out that he's been sending pictures of his Kermit, and the issue is that Foodie Beauty didn't know that when she posted that video saying that she wants to take him back and she loves him, and then she deletes this other video that she posts after this live stream that I'm reacting to because she finds out that he's been sending pictures around. So let's just see an excerpt of this deleted video, and I'm gonna link below the Twitter that I got this from.
Anyway, I'm gonna follow up to my previous live stream where I was freaking out because I learned of some conversation of nature that was going on between Salah and someone else. Anyway, so I did a lot of talking with him, and probably should have done that before I came to the internet freaking out.
Like I said, it's a huge embarrassment that you ran to the internet of people who dislike you to seek solace and comfort. Get a Kermit. Here's the thing. Not only did this man, her husband, uh, tell the woman that he was communicating with that he was interested in her and obviously wanted to cheat on Chantal, the things that he said to her are unspeakable. It's like literally the worst possible thing that you can think of. That's what like he was like interested in with this other woman. But I just want to raise this issue. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, I have some older Foodie Beauty videos. And in these videos, what I talked about, there was a big scandal about a year ago where it had come out that Foodie Beauty's husband had taken pictures of one of his guests in his home, and he was passing this picture of this girl around. Like, I don't believe that she consented to being photographed. That's the type of person that this man is. So this should come as no surprise, all right? So Chantal, you're despicable for wanting to take this man back. He's not interested in you. He shamed her for her weight, by the way. I'm going to show the screenshots here, but I will open up my description box. Everything, all the information will be in there. I'll link the girl's Twitter who posted this. I promise you that Chantal, Foodie Beauty's husband, I promise you, okay? He made statements about Chantal's weight to this other woman. I understand that like Chantal's community is against her, but just think about this. She's supposed to be in this supposedly loving, respectful marriage with this man, and he's like pretty much degrading her and debasing her and saying things about her weight to a total stranger on the internet, a beezer. Chantal, when you take him back, the only person that's losing is you. So, like I always said, I didn't believe that he was with her for the right reasons. That's another thing that he said to this lady. Can you imagine? Like, I understand that, like, people do not care for Chantal, but just think about the man that she's married to. He is making statements about Chantal's looks to a woman that he wants to cheat on her with.
But I have the track record of when something goes wrong, I impulsively go live and just let it all out. So, which brings me to some reasons I've decided to make the decision I did. I decided to forgive him and move on and try to.
So she decided to forgive him or move on or try to because she literally has nothing else than him, or so she thinks. I don't understand. Do you really not think that you can find a guy in the place that you live at? Yeah, probably you won't get a stranger to marry you, but you can date somebody new. By the way, you know what's really interesting? Like Foodie Beauty actually believes that this guy is like a winner, that he has something to offer. Somebody that's going to humiliate you on the internet. with one of the people that like subscribes to you or like watches your live streams. Like, he didn't even have enough foresight. This is a vocabulary channel to be like, okay, I want to do this with another woman. I'm not going to be like doing this. There's an expression, you don't blank where you eat. Like, yeah, like he did this so publicly and left voice notes, posted pictures of himself, and sent all this stuff to this woman, not even caring. This is no different than her ex non-boyfriend, basically a man that married her and somebody that she just used to see treated her exactly the same. You have to stop picking men that are selling you a line of Kermits, okay? You need to have self-worth, which you're never going to have, but you need to think about yourself first, not some guy. Why are you forgiving him? You gave up two beautiful cats for this man, and all you have to show for is what? Sitting there and being like, I forgive him because I had another cat with him. It's just, honestly, it's pathetic. It's the whole situation is just sad and pathetic that everybody saw this coming, but she didn't see this coming. And the really outrageous part of this whole thing is that she had to delete this video because she found out that he was sending pictures of the Kermit.
You haven't heard very many outbursts from me during this relationship compared to the previous encounter I had with someone who shall remain nameless. There's no tea with Salah.
How is there no tea with Salah when he literally did, at this point, so much more worse than your ex non-boyfriend? That guy didn't owe you anything. This man married you, okay? He married you, and he has already cheated. He told another woman that he wanted her to come and be with him for 2 weeks. He literally shamed you. He shamed your weight. He was making like, just honestly, how does this woman get on the internet and say that there's no tea with a man who has in 24 hours sent every part of his Kermit, and he sent pictures to another woman. He has completely debased and degraded you on the internet. And Chantal, all those messages are there for everybody to see. Everybody knows that he doesn't respect you. If he had any respect for you, he would never do this.
And treated me like a queen. He was always been an amazing husband, and this is all kind of shocking for me. And I do believe that he loves me, and I say that because you can just kind of feel it, when I mean, also you can love someone and still cheat on them because
Please stop the delusion. You can love somebody and cheat on them. You can kind of feel that he loves me. What she's doing is called backtracking, because, as I told you in the beginning of this, she will be back because she is desperate. And on top of being desperate, you obviously have a delusion that just because this is the first time you caught him, this is the first time he did it. Her whole point is going to be in this video that she deleted that, oh my God, I can't believe, he never did anything bad to me. That's how it starts. This is the first time you caught him. This is a man who literally had a woman, visit his home before he met you, and while she slept, he took photos. Look it up. See if I'm lying. I'm not. Google it. Go through my channel. Go through other people's channels, okay? It's all there. He is not a gentleman. That is my opinion. Now, yes, he's not as bad as somebody else you may have non-dated, but come on, stop making excuses for him. This is just the first time you caught him. Suspicion always haunts a guilty Kermit.
was my situation. I loved my ex, and I still did it. And I feel like Salah comes from a repressed, and I'm not excusing his actions. I'm not at all.
What is this? What is this then, other than excusing his actions? You're taking him back because you love him, because he comes from this background, because he's doing this, because he couldn't do this, because he's a nice guy, because he's a nice person, because he adopted cats with you, because you have a family, because www.nocheaters.org. Stop. He'll do it again. He's done it before. And let me just tell you something to everybody listening. If they treated their exes bad, supposedly, and they're treating you well, supposedly, it's just a matter of Kermit. Even a broken Kermit is right one time when he buys a clock. All right, too many puns. My point here is this. I may be annoying, but I'm not lying. A man that treats an ex bad, that girl that he filmed, he'll treat you bad too.
But I'm giving my reasoning to why I'm deciding to work it out. And number one is I love him. I love him. If he doesn't love me after one fight, he never did. Other than this incident, he's been nothing but good to me. And I think I believe him when he says it would never happen again.
So you are just like all the other people that take those cheaters back. Her husband is interested in things that he doesn't want to do with her and can't do with her and refuses to do with her. You must understand. It's not that he didn't want to tell you that what he was interested in is that he is not interested in you. He's made fun of you. By the way, here's a great time to hear from her husband. So I think he actually deleted this because I can't see this on his community page. Maybe he hid it, whatever. I don't care. Hi, all. I'm the last person you want to hear from right now, but I want to apologize for my actions. The main one being that I hurt and betrayed my wife. I swear, and I even admitted in the screenshots that before this incident, I never spoke to or even accepted requests from other women. I'm interested in certain things I repressed it. I felt ashamed to tell my wife about them in fear she might find me weird and leave me. Thanks for nothing. Let me get this straight. You were afraid she would leave you? This man went and said terrible things about, Foodie Beauty's looks to that girl that he was talking to. Go serve your Kermit to somebody else who will believe it, okay? I think I'm good with the puns today. I think I'm making good puns. Thumbs down, up, never mind. I will not make excuses for my actions, though. Just try to explain where I'm coming from. You saying that you never did this before. Foodie Beauty saying you never did this before. You're all making excuses. You both are just like desperate. You for, I don't know what, to come to Canada eventually. She's for anyone to like her. I'm also sorry for disappointing the Beezers and to anyone who ever thought I had this side to me. Here's the thing. I think that he's always been using Foodie Beauty. I think that he has a game plan. Okay. I think it was a business arrangement. I am a good man and would never hurt anyone in real life. This was all supposed to be private. How is it supposed to be private? You were talking to one of her beezers, a person that was whatever, like a fan or whatever of hers. Like, what were you thinking? I just wanted to say, sometimes people make mistakes and they cheat. I can understand that. But making sure that you cheat so publicly with like a beezer, he knew what he was doing. From now on, I will always communicate my feelings with my wife. Baby, I love you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Nobody believes you. I don't ever want to hurt you again. Do whatever it takes. I miss you since you have been gone. I've been so lonely and messed up. Yeah, okay. This is literally was their life. She was like doing mukbangs and filming and raging, and he was asleep. I'm sorry I let everyone down because everyone now thinks I'm a cheater and a bad person. Everybody thinks that you and Foodie Beauty are fake. This man would show his Kermit, but not his marriage contract, not his marriage license. Oh, I did bad things. Yes, deeply sorry. Take a long break from the internet. Blah, blah. Go tell Kermit.
So afraid to communicate to you because you're my wife and I feel ashamed of that. And I'm like, you can come to me, I can't promise I can do everything, but it's very private and embarrassing, private stuff. But, as to him and said that they liked that kind of thing. And, I don't. So, I mean, that's the thing. So he knows that. But I think also it doesn't make him a bad person.
We're so desperate. It doesn't matter what people are into. It matters if people respect their partners. By the way, did everybody just hear that? She said she is not at all interested in what he is interested in. What that honestly means is that if you're not interested in doing what he wants to do, he will find somebody else to be with and do this with. This is not just going to go away. What people are interested in are, it's not just going to go away. It's a part of who he is already. And you must understand that, if this came out while you had left for a little bit, you really think this is the first time? No, you have to keep leaving Kuwait. You have to keep going back and forth. He'll do this again. I'm sure he's done it before. If you're not involved, or even if you were involved in whatever he's interested in, he would still do it again. He could be into whatever he's into, but the thing is that, like, he disrespected you repeatedly by speaking to another woman, by speaking about you negatively, by making statements about your weight. That is wrong. He doesn't respect you. He's done it before, I guarantee you, and I guarantee you he'll do it again. This is not a real marriage. Show your marriage contract. You won't. Show that you're really married. You won't. This man told you he didn't love you in the beginning. This is not about what he's into and what he isn't into. And you know what? Like, he is obviously disrespecting women, and he's obviously disrespected you. And in general, you're lucky to be away from him. You're going to run back to him, as you already have said. But if this man thinks so little of you that he's going to show his Kermit to anyone that will ask for it, like, you really have to wonder, who is he? Do you even know him? We don't even know anything about him. Who is he really? He's a person that would jeopardize his marriage and his family for what? You can't even say that it's internet clout. This isn't about what he's interested in, okay? This is about him disrespecting you, talking to another woman. This isn't the first time he's disrespected women. What about that woman that he filmed who was at his house sleeping and they passed the pictures around? This is not a first time occurrence. He will do this again. You're so desperate for fake love, you're running back to him.
He's obviously been hiding a side of, desire that he can't help it. And, he never did anything in person. He didn't just conversation, which is still cheating, I know. But I'm trying to be mature and understanding, and this is my marriage. This is real life. I don't want to just give up too easy. If there's love there, I think it's worth working on it.
He did this with a beezer, a person that signed up to your live streams. He knew what he was doing. He betrayed you. If he loved you, he wouldn't have betrayed you. Here's my all-time favorite quote about betrayal. Every betrayal contains a perfect moment, a coin stamped heads or tails with salvation on the other side. If only you can have that other coin. If only you could have that other side of the coin. But it's been done. He betrayed you. He will keep betraying you. You can't stay in Kuwait your whole life. You will have to leave. Why are you giving him a cent of your money? Why are you wasting time on this guy? Why? Because you got married? He's already disrespected this supposed marriage. And so did you by hanging out with Pete's. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, girls. That's potentially coming in part 2.
I'm at least giving another try. I miss my family. I don't want to ruin our family. I'm not saying I ruined it. I know his actions did, but I feel like he's really sorry, and I do love him, and I just don't know how I can live without him in my life, because he's been so good to me, like I said. So I'm willing to give it another try. We'll work on that in private, and he's trying to prove to me that, I can trust him again, and it takes time.
He ruined your family because he doesn't consider you having a family. He doesn't really feel married to you. I've tried to say this for a year. He's not into you the way that you think he is, just because. Like, this woman is using him not doing something really heinous, to her, like hurting her, like, as a litmus test for somebody being a good guy. Somebody could not do that awful thing and still cheat on you and be the wrong partner. What family do you guys have? What family? Just because you abandoned your cats for him and adopted a new one? What family? He will do this again. He's done this before. He can't be trusted. He told you at the very beginning he didn't love you. You're so desperate to hold on to literally nothing.
But I mean, he's shown me many, like, anytime, I shouldn't have do this either. It's not good to do that, but looked at his phone. What is wrong with you people? And for the person who reached out to Salah to do this, and I'm not saying Salah should have never answered, but you're disgusting.
I am definitely not excusing what the other person did, but that woman didn't owe you fidelity and loyalty. Your husband did. Your husband owed you loyalty. Where's his loyalty?
Needs therapy more than I do, like, to do that. But anyway, I really don't know what clout you're looking for, but good luck. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if anyone's been in that situation where you are married and you have a family. It's not kids, but to us, our pets are family, okay? I don't want to see it destroyed so quickly. I want to give it another try. And, you know, we promised, no matter what, to communicate with each other our wants, our needs, our desires.
Blah, blah, blah. So that was like the deleted video that she immediately privated when she saw that like there was pictures of his Kermit everywhere. Okay. This is the thing, all right? So I actually, at this point, like as I'm editing this video and as I'm going to do a part 2 and all this other stuff, and as I'm seeing everything come out, this is my opinion. I think that it's a wonderful thing, sweetheart Chantal, that you're getting back together with him. You deserve each other. You especially deserve him. You've done a lot of bad things in your life. And the wild thing is that you were the other woman and you made live streams about it, okay? So the bottom line is, I think it's great. I think it's fabulous, actually, that you're getting back together with him. She keeps trying to make the distinction that even though what he's interested in is not like the typical thing that what people are interested in, oh, he's a good guy. This is not, look, some of the things that he told that woman are very, very, like, just bad. They're just bad. And he's disrespected his wife, Chantal, his wife, yeah, right. And the things that he said were bad. But I just want you to understand, this is not about shaming anybody about what they're interested in. This is about him cheating on her and not respecting her as his wife. Who cares what he's interested in? The point is he cheated on her. The point is he was talking behind her back negatively, disrespecting at her, laughing at her, and wanting to be with another woman. It's not that he's interested in these things. It's that he asked this woman to stay with him for 2 weeks. He was interested in having an affair, 100%. So honestly, it's a good thing you're getting back together with him. She deleted that video. I want you guys to get back together. You know why? Because you deserve this type of treatment. You've given this type of treatment to other people and you laughed about it. And if you can continue to ignore your entire audience that's been right about Canada, that's been right about this all along, you deserve what you get. You know, to each his own. People do these things to themselves. You guys belong together, actually.
I would never do it. Because you know what? The worst thing is you feel like you don't know the person that you were with for so long. Like, how they could consciously do something like that and not, it wouldn't tear them up inside.
Okay, I wanted to end on her own words on part 1. We're definitely going to do a part 2. There's a lot of other things going on. I just don't want to post 2-hour videos. Chantal, you should be embarrassed of yourself for trashing that woman when the person that owed you fidelity literally doesn't care about you. I don't care about his deleted community page posts. I don't care that she's already privated and deleted all these videos. You belong with this person. You know what? People will treat you the way that you let them treat you. And if you have no respect for yourself, that old cliche thing, people won't respect you. This man doesn't respect you. And you have literally created a situation where he now knows, listen to what I'm going to say. He now knows that you're okay with this, that you're like, going to be treated like a doormat, that you're going to be like, oh, it's okay to treat me this way. He'll do it again. He's done it before. And this is your future. She's trying to make it like the audience is like, oh, yeah, he said some really bad things, so that's why we're against him. He's cheated on you. He made fun of you. Okay, thoughts, comments, Kermits, let me know what you think about this. We all seen this coming. She never believed your audience. I told you for a year they have a fake marriage. Did I not just say to all of you that I believed that she was not going to be with him, that there was going to be problems, that this marriage will implode? Here we go. All right. Let me know what you think about this part 1. We're definitely doing a part 2. There's a lot going on. Thank you so very much for watching today. Definitely appreciate your time. If you enjoyed today's video, I will link a similar video on a similar topic up here. You can go and like it, dislike it, be a friend, do whatever you want. If you don't want to like it, go dislike it. I will see you very soon on the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye.